welcome to my channel. Welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about a herbal medicine that I'm pretty sure that you guys have heard of. So welcome to Show Herbal Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about St. John's Wort. I love that herb, and so far I think it's really great. I have used it in the past myself, and it does work wonders. St. John wort is a plant, of course, it's a flowering plant. And you can use St. John wort in several formulations. Herbal capsules are the main way that they use St. John wort, but you can also use St. John wort in a salve, especially for wounds and on the skin irritants. You can use it that way as well. So those are the two active formulations that we do have it on our website and all that. There may be other ways you can use it and so forth, but those are the two formulations that we have. Okay, St. John wort is has antibacterial, which is the reason why you can make a salve out of it, and you can use it on your skin for skin irritations, and wounds and things like that. Wounds that don't heal or won't heal or slow healing and so forth. You can use St. John wort on that as well. But mainly people use St. John wort is for depression. Um, and it aids irritants on the skin. I just said that. It also aids for attention disorder, depression, menopause, exaggerated anxieties, and also hot flashes. These are the things that St. John wort is actually well known for, and so far is helping the brain to I guess to help with bringing depression down, putting you in a better mood, and all that, because it is for depression, exaggerated anxiety, ADHD. It is used in those forms too, and let's see, depression, menopause, and hot flashes. Okay, so that is something that you can get behind, especially if you are middle aged and so forth and things like that. And I don't know, remember exactly what age, because people do get menopause and hot flashes at different ages. Women at different stages and things like that. But menopause is a great thing for you to, try out if it's something that you're interested in doing so, using a natural remedy for these issues and so forth. St. John wort is good. If you do have skin irritations or skin irritants and so forth, because St. John does have the antibacterial, and it does have it fights inflammation and so forth. It'll be good. Again, it is recommended for that as well, and so forth. It works wonders in that department as well. So St. John wort is very good herb to have around your house and things like that. Especially if you have kids with all kinds of scrapes and things like that, or someone who has sensitive skin and all that, you can use St. John's wort as a salve. Just keep that around the house and so forth to help all your children out and so forth. And for again, depression, mild depression, exaggerated anxieties, ADHD, um, and all that, you can use St. John wort, and that is what it's being used for. Also, too, St. John wort is named after St. John the Baptist. Yeah, that is very impressive right there. Yeah, St. John wort is named after John the Baptist. Okay, so remember, when you are dealing with herbal medicine, these are herbal medicine that have been grown for centuries and centuries and centuries and so forth, because this is what was used in biblical days and things like that. This is what was used to heal, in biblical days and things like that. So we still use these herbs today. A lot of these herbs are still used because they was used back in those days, and they do work. Of course, we do have traditional medicine now. We do have traditional doctors. We do have brick and mortar buildings that we go to see the doctors. So it is a whole new thing, of course, and has been, since I was born. So yeah, but back in the day, you know, they didn't have a brick and mortar building. They didn't have doctors and things like that that can give you a traditional pill. This is what they used in back in the day is herbal medicine, and herbal medicine has two uses. For feeding yourself, food and medicine. Herbs were used for food and medicine. So this is what was going on back in biblical days and all that. And I am actually proud to be a herbalist. I'm very excited, still learning. You will always be learning when you become a herbalist and so forth because there is so many herbs that you don't know, I don't know, and so forth, even as you're learning and so forth. Because when you are learning, you can't cover everything at one time. So whenever I do find a herb that I have not or do not know about, or and so forth, I get very excited about that. But St. John wort is not one of those herbs that I didn't know about and so forth, because I did know about that, and most people do know about St. John's wort. And because of and the people are talking a lot about depression, anxieties, and things like that at this time and so forth, which has been going on now for years and so forth. A lot of people has um, really depressed. We have young people committing suicide. We have older people also. Some of them committing suicide. People are highly depressed. Now, a lot of people depressed, you know what I mean, and so far. And this herbal medicine helps with that, and so far helps with the disorders. We do have a lot of children that has been diagnosed with ADHD. This medicine also helps with that as well. If you do not want your child to be on hard or harsh traditional medicine, drugs, and things like that, and so far, this is be something that you may want to consider, and so far, and all that. So, I recommend it, and so far, but I also recommend this as well. Before you begin any herbal medicine and so forth, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider. Always do your research and so forth, and things like that. And again, I would never say not go see the doctor for any reason and so far. Because if you feel like you need to take your child or take yourself to the doctor, then do so. I definitely would not say not to do so and all that and so forth. But also too, if you're the type of person that don't want to be engaging in harsh medicine, running to the doctor all the time and so forth. Herbal medicine is something. It's an alternative. It's something to consider and so forth. And a lot of people, I've said this in several other videos and so forth. A lot of people who have been to the doctor, who's been treated for a long time, is not has or has not gotten the results that they want. The medicine or the treatment or whatever they're doing is not working for them. So what happened is they do go to an alternative, and an alternative is herbal medicine and so forth, and that is usually what happens and so forth. Because I know a lot of the clients that I see and so forth have already been to the doctor and so forth, and they just want to wean themselves or get themselves away from all the medications and things like that and so forth. So they do are considering herbal medicine instead and all that. But regardless, we want to live a wellness life. We hope to live a healthy life and so forth, even as we continue to age and so forth, which is one of the great things about herbal medicine, or about we are still here living and so forth, and we are not um unhealthy way and so forth, because that's what we want to be. We want to be here, and we want to be here in a healthy way and so forth. We want to be able to live a wellness life and do the things that we want to do. Not that we can do everything that we used to and so forth, but we can still have a few activities or pleasures in life and things like that as we age, and all that. So that's the whole key to living a wellness life, is for you to be able to do some of the things that you used to do, or continue doing the things that you used to do and all that. So this is Eunice, and this is short herbal medicine with our short herbal knowledge today, which is St. John's Wort. So yeah, please check out St. John Wort. I'm pretty sure that you are aware of it and so forth, but also being aware of herbal medicine and so forth. You still, if you're considering that herbal medicine, you still need to go back and review the information and things like that, because sometimes information do change. So even though we know about St. John Wort and so forth, we still want to be safe. We want to go back and review and research St. John's Wort, and before we put it into our system to see if it's going to help us. So those are always my best tips and so forth, is to seek a herbalist or healthcare provider, or do research yourself on, not just on St. John, but on any herbal medicine that you are thinking of taking and so forth. It is always good idea to do that research, or have someone else to do that research for you. All right, until next week, we will have another herbal knowledge for you. We're going into 2025 healthy, and we want to stay healthy in 2025. Okay, I'll see you next week.